Hey there, Cancer. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh, if your birthday's in June or July, I hope you enjoy and have a very blessed day, okay? So we're going to get started by drawing some cards of the overall energy that you're going to be working with for July 2025, okay? So Spirit, what do you have in store for Cancer? Okay, so we're starting with the Ace of Swords. Some blocked energy around some new ideas. Okay. Let's go a little deeper. Why is this blocked, Spirit? Seven of Cups choices. Okay. Right off the bat, it feels like, and I've said this before, when we have choices, we sometimes struggle to make a solid choice and kind of feel ourselves being stagnant at times because there's so many good options, right? So there's just a solid reminder here that you need to pick a path with regards to something, some sort of idea you had. I feel like you have an idea and it's branched out in many different directions, and it's being blocked right now because you haven't in your mind made up which way you want to go. Okay, so just take some time in July to really organize your thoughts about each option and what feels the best. Use your intuition. Okay. If you're more of a grounded person, you might want to make lists, whatever works for you. But there needs to be some attention to detail on why one option is better than the other, and what works for you, okay? Because right now, moving forward with a special idea is blocked, okay? So let's get some blessings for you, Cancer. Okay, it's too many. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh. Too many again. I know Spirit wants to give you lots of blessings, but let's narrow it down a bit here. Pentacles in reverse. So it's a blessing that you're feeling out of your comfort zone when it comes to making a choice. Okay? Spirit says that when we're feeling out of our comfort zone and we have to make a choice about something, that's when our real feelings emerge from the depths. When we're in our comfort zone, we take our time and we're like, yeah, I guess, this is a good option or that's a good option. But there's something about Spirit kind of taking you out of your comfort zone so that your real feelings come to the surface about each option, okay? And you also got the Hierophant, okay? Whatever this idea is, it brings you much spiritual fulfillment, okay? And divine knowledge. You're walking a very special path, okay? It's just which way do you want to go? The ultimate choice is that you are on a divine quest. It's just figuring out which way you want to go, okay? So at least that solidifies it. Spirit is saying that the blessing here is that you've already figured out the path, or what the goal is. It's just figuring out the path there. All right. But let's get you some challenges as well. Okay. The Chariot in reverse. You can't sit back, Cancer, and stew on this. I mean, take time, like I said, to pay attention to every detail about each option. But the challenge here is not to sit back and let the universe take the lead, okay? The universe is asking you to decide, okay? I know this is a very special path to be walking and you feel it. There's something in your soul that's been ignited. So I feel like you're kind of worried of how to go about this. But again, you will find what way works for you if you do a little bit of introspection, I believe, all right? But let's get some advice from Spirit. What will help with this Chariot in reverse so they don't feel stagnant because they're worried to make a choice? I feel like you can't make the wrong choice in this instance, okay? Like I said, the goal is already there. The Hierophant is already there. You're walking that spiritual path. But anyway, we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Now is the time to gather information, but be careful also of taking what others have to say about this situation, okay? Like you might be looking to get support from others. You can absolutely ask people for their advice, but at the end of the day, make sure it's you that's making the ultimate choice, okay? Not what somebody thinks is best for you, because with the Eight of Wands in reverse, information is coming at you, but it might be information that is not helpful, okay? It could be stuff that, again, is coming from what others deem is best for you. So again, with information coming your way, take what resonates for you and leave the rest, all right? So let's get you an old saying. Okay, so choices for Cancer, Spirit. What could we wrap up the reading with that could be helpful? All right. Okay. Sorry, Cancer. Mama duty calls, or did call. All right, so the message that you received was, he who rides a tiger cannot dismount, okay? And I feel like, okay, with this Hierophant card, you've already kind of made the choice to walk this path, okay? And this particular very spiritual goal that you're trying to reach, okay? And kind of like I'm being reminded of, once you're the butterfly, you can't be the caterpillar again, okay? So I hope this was helpful, Cancer. I hope it gave you some insight into July. And I hope you enjoy this spiritual quest that you're embarking on, all right? Just take time to choose how to go about this path is what's important to unblock this Ace of Swords. Anyway, I will see you in the next one, Cancer. Happy birthday. Take care.